One of the key House races that we've been looking at over the past 2 weeks has been the race in the Colorado 3rd District, where incumbent Republican Lauren Boebert, considered one of the most extreme Republicans, has said things such as she's tired of the separation of church and state, uh, posed with guns in the background of certain Zoom meetings for congressional hearings, and a lot of other things that make a lot of people consider her to be the most extreme, one of the most extreme Republicans in Congress right now, and was expected to have a fairly easy victory in a pretty Republican leaning third district, but as we've seen for the past 2 weeks, this race has been unexpectedly very close, with the Democrat leading and by just under 100 votes at one point. Now Lauren Boebert in the lead by by just under 1,000, around 500. But the latest news and major update is that the Democrat has conceded this race. As you know, concession is merely just a formality, and it doesn't mean anything legally, but it's certainly a significant step, saying that he doesn't think that any recount or curing efforts that have been going on uh, will be able to change the around 500 vote gap that separates the two candidates. Frisch has been on a pretty tough run, um, and passionate about curing ballots, and if telling his voters if anyone got their ballots back, how to fix it, because that margin could decide the race. But now he has apparently reached the conclusion that these efforts will not be able to change the final outcome. So as this article says, they are not asking for a recount, and he's essentially just telling people to move on with their lives, and not have any more hope in this election being overturned for him, which is and it's not to say that it's not a passionate candidate. He definitely ran a passionate campaign, and a lot of voters in this district cared a lot about this race and getting rid of Lauren Boebert. A lot of people feeling like that her extreme positions didn't really represent them, but but now he's essentially surrendering here, which is quite disappointing for Democrats. Although an automatic recount will happen under state law, the they from the party's assessment, they just don't think that they have enough. So another picked up seat for Republicans, giving them one more seat of their current majority that they hold. Then a crushing loss for Democrats, but certainly a victory in this race in some senses. It was supposed to be a blowout victory for Lauren Boebert, and it was actually pretty close.